All right, this one is wild because Infinix is not playing safe anymore. This is the Note 60 Ultra, and on paper, it looks like a phone that is trying to punch way above its price category. Like seriously, this might be one of the most ambitious Note series phones we have seen so far. And today we're going to break it down like a proper hands-on style review, so you know exactly what you're getting into before it even hits the market. And real quick, if you enjoy this kind of straight to the point tech content, make sure you hit subscribe and drop a like because it really helps the channel grow and keeps these videos coming. So first impressions, this phone feels premium, and I mean actually premium, not just marketing talk. You get a glass front solid aluminum frame, and even the camera island is protected with stronger glass, which is something you usually see on higher-end flagship devices. The phone is also surprisingly slim at under 8mm, even though it packs a massive battery, which we will talk about later. And yes, it has that modern clean design with multiple color options that actually look good, not just basic black and white. And one thing that really stands out is that secondary active display on the back, which gives a unique identity and adds some functional flair, not just looks. Now, coming to the display, this is where things start getting really serious. You are getting a large AMOLED panel with a 144Hz refresh rate, which already puts it in a very smooth category. But then it also pushes insane brightness levels, going up to a peak that is honestly overkill for most people, but great for outdoor visibility. And HDR content scrolling feels super fluid, gaming looks sharp, and the colors pop without looking unnatural. So whether you're watching videos, gaming, or just casually using social media, this display is easily one of the highlights of the device. Performance-wise, the Dimensity 8400 Ultimate is doing a lot of heavy lifting here, and based on what we know, this chip is built on a 4nm process, which means it is efficient and powerful at the same time. Everyday tasks are going to be effortless. App switching will feel instant, and even heavy games should run smoothly, especially combined with that 144Hz display and 12GB RAM plus fast UFS 4 storage means loading times are minimal and everything just feels snappy overall. This is not just a casual use phone, it is built for power users too. Now let's talk cameras, because this setup is actually kind of crazy for a Note series phone. The main sensor is a massive 200-megapixel shooter, and that usually means a lot of detail, especially in good lighting conditions. But what makes it even more interesting is the addition of a periscope telephoto lens with optical zoom, which is something you do not usually see at this level. This means you can actually zoom in without losing quality, which is a big deal for photography lovers. Ultrawide is there as well. So overall, you get a very versatile camera system. And for video, it supports 4K recording with stabilization, so content creators are definitely going to appreciate this setup. Battery life is where this phone might just dominate the competition, because a 7,000 milliamp hours battery is massive. And this is not just about lasting a full day. This is about easily pushing into 2-day usage for many people. And even if you somehow drain it, you have 100-watt fast charging that gets you back up incredibly fast, plus wireless charging at 50 watt, which again is something you rarely see in this category, and even reverse charging, both wire and wireless. So this phone can literally act as a power bank for your other devices, which is super useful. Another interesting thing here is the extra features like satellite communication support, which could be a big deal in emergency situations. Plus, you're getting all the modern connectivity options like Wi-Fi 6, Bluetooth 5.4 NFC, and even an infrared port, which a lot of brands are removing these days, but Infinix is still keeping it. And that is actually useful for controlling appliances and stuff like that. And yeah, if you're still watching, drop a like right now, because this is where things get even more interesting. Software-wise, it is running Android 16 with XOS on top. And the good thing is Infinix is promising multiple major updates, which is something people always worry about with this brand. So that is a big step forward. The UI has improved over time. It is smoother, more refined, and packed with features and customization options. So you're not missing out on anything important. Now let's be real, this phone is not trying to compete, it is trying to disrupt. Because when you combine a flagship-level display, massive battery, fast-charging, powerful chipset, and a versatile camera system all in one package, it starts to look like a very strong value proposition. And if the pricing is aggressive, which Infinix usually does, this could easily become one of the most talked about phones in its segment. So overall, the Infinix Note 60 Ultra feels like a phone that is breaking expectations. It is bold, it is packed with features, and it is clearly targeting users who want more without spending flagship-level money. And honestly, I am excited to see how it performs in real-world usage, because on paper this thing is already impressive. If you want more updates, comparisons, and full reviews, make sure you subscribe and like this video, and I will catch you in the next one.